Say that one more time.
Can you still hear us? Testing, testing.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Awesome.
All right. For sure. Hey guys, thank you for joining us today. So we're gonna wait for some people to come in, and yeah, welcome back to Tuesday Talks with your girl Keekz
and Neekz.
And we have a very special guest in the house, painter and business owner.
That's me,
Help
ShayColorway.
me welcome. Yeah. We have painter and business owner in the house, ShayColorway.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm blessed to be on here with y'all.
For sure. And thank you to our in-house studio audience. And thank you, B-Folk Music 680, sound guy on deck, y'all. All right. Oh, can we go with your off your phone?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So.
What it do, guys? It is Tuesday Talks, and we have a very special guest, ShayColorway. If you haven't known by now and you haven't checked out her IG page, make sure you go there at ShayColorway. And also, you can check out her website, right? You got a website up?
Yep, ShayColorway.com. That is up and running now. So you can go check that out on there too.
You gotta check her out though. She's like legit. She's the truth for real. Inspiring artwork. It's really awesome. When you check it out, if you haven't checked her out already, then you're late. But check her out for sure.
Yes. Definite passion into a hustle, y'all. And I would just like to share, if it's okay with you, girl, something that came to me as a gift. Super freaking juice. This beautiful, beautiful painting.
Beautiful.
Of Obelau. Look at the detail, y'all. Look at the shading. It's crazy.
He's so cute.
I can feel his chubbiness. Literally. I can feel his chubbiness.
That's what I was going for. I had to highlight the chubbiness.
For real.
I'm obsessed with his feet, and I was like looking at his
He's
feet,
obsessed with his own feet too, girl. You definitely captured that.
His big old I want to
bite him.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh my God, he'd hate me if he was here now, because I'd be like biting him all the time.
Man, thank you so much for joining us. We definitely wanted to shout you out, bring you on, and ask you a couple of questions, just to share with not just us, but anybody else who's tuning in, and basically share your inspiration. What led you to painting? Where'd you get your start? Tell us a little bit about yourself, a little backstory.
Yeah. So I've been painting pretty much my whole life. My dad is a painter too. My mom is artistic. She does jewelry. So I've always had the tools readily available, and the support really from both of them. So that's kind of where I started. As far as motivation to keep going and take it to the next level, this past year, if anything, has motivated me to kind of do something that I'm proud of with my life, kind of seeing how short life really is. This year in general has kind of motivated me to self-reflect and see exactly what it is that I want to put out in the world, while we're still here.
Yeah, no, I feel it, man. And let me just ask a couple questions. Do you want to ask anything else?
Well, yeah, because I have so many questions because we love art so much, and to see what you're doing right now. I know you were saying, you work with acrylics. You also draw by hand, and you do digital art, right? You kind of are in every medium. What would you say your favorite one was?
Right now, acrylic is my favorite. That's kind of my bread and butter. That's what I use most of the time. I do a little bit of digital art too. And what I started with was oil pastels, and I kind of evolved to painting now, and that's kind of my favorite. That's the way I am able to capture really emotion and facial features, since I typically do portraits right now. So
yeah, you have some dope stuff. Like, you guys should check out her website, ShayColorway.com. Yeah. She's got a lot of, you know, wholesome, you know, commission works up there, and she has also some iconic pieces of work over there. I'm not gonna spill the beans. Y'all need to go check it out. Right?
You gotta check it out for sure.
And we can see the analytics. So if you're really with it, go and check her out.
Okay. Keeping tabs.
So I wanted to ask, you know, if you can tell us a little bit about yourself. You know, when you, if you go back home to Palau, what hamlet do you claim, or how they would say, "Kaadrigel hang"? Like, where are you from?
Yeah. Even though I only spent like kind of segments of my life in Palau, I would say like the culture has really made me who I am. Like I was born there, moved here, moved back. Now I'm back here in the States again, in California, Sacramento. And see, you feel me? And I spend majority of my time, we lived in Ngarpotl and also in Madlayi too.
Okay, Ngarpotl and Madlayi.
What's up? So yeah, that's where most of my family is.
Okay.
And I would say like that, even that in itself is motivation too, to come from, you know, being able to see different ways of life, different living. Like that's motivation here, even though I'm not there, you know?
No, for real. I feel like, I think it's more how we were raised, how you're cultured, I guess, how everyone's cultured. So there's just that, like, I don't know, being away for 10 years, I still feel like I'm home even now. And like, I feel like with technology, you know, we're able to connect even just now, how we're able to connect now. There's really no limit. And I just want to put it out there, y'all. This is our first time meeting together. Well, I would say in this past week, as we've been communicating to make this happen. And I'm just blessed for all the things that we, you know, despite COVID and everything that's going on in the world, we're still able to come together in this kind of way and do something productive, you know?
Exactly.
Sharing our passions.
I have, you know, as much as I am obsessed with art, I'm also super just like admirable about other people when they just got dope hustle. Yeah. And when they take what's inside of their heart and then can turn that passion into some cash. You know what I'm saying? And
that's a little lead to our next question.
But what, you know, from what you had shared, you know, you're now doing this and this is what you're making a living from it.
Yeah.
Which is so awesome. Like, oh my God, you get to live and breathe your passion and it then in turn takes care of your life. Was that a hard thing to step out and quit your day job and just go full force?
Oh yeah, definitely a hard thing to do. A lot of stress. Like, you know, I will say that it is harder than working a 9 to 5 in a lot of ways. Just because, you know, you're relying on yourself, you're relying on your passion, and burnout is a real thing, you know, whether you're in your 9 to 5 or pursuing, you know, something private, that's a real thing. And I would say it is stressful, but 100% worth it, 100%. And like, I know we usually get to this a little bit later in the show, but if anybody's thinking about, you know, doing something like that, I would say, you know, do it. Life is short. And if 2020 taught me anything, that's what it did. And so if you have even an inkling and an interest in something and you're like, man, I don't know if I can do that, I don't know if I could take this risk, do it. If you have the means to, find a way.
Exactly.
And make it happen, because it's 100% worth it.
You are definitely inspiration for us.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm putting in my 2 weeks tomorrow, okay?
Okay, it's all good. It's all good. See, that's what's been happening. And we're like, you know what? People can quit anytime, 9 to 5, anytime. But at the end of the day, if it's going to be us, it has to be full force. So we thank you for inspiring us, because we're taking the steps towards, you know, letting go of the supplemental hustle. But right now, that's all it's going to be.
Yeah, no, I would say do it smart. You know, don't be reckless and like, you know, lose your food and your bread, but like do it smart and like create a path and maybe like set up goals, even if they're small goals, just to make it more manageable, tangible, not like this big thing that is this huge goal you can't even touch. You know, I would say if you're going to do it smart and like set your ducks in a row and make it happen.
That's so awesome.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that, because I know that there's people right now who are listening who are thinking about those things, and they have passions and they're not so sure how to do it, or feeling brave enough to do it, or whatever, or they feel stuck, because definitely there's a rat race out there. And once you're in it, it's so difficult to jump off. But I think seeing people, especially a blonde woman who's out there and she's living in her space and owning it, and being brave enough to just, you know, believing in yourself enough to know that you got enough inside of you to take care of yourself, is so exciting for all of us. So thank you.
Thank you.
I wanted to point out your Good Morning. Was it Good Morning?
Good Day Sacramento.
Good Day Sacramento.
Oh, yes.
I wanted to point out that interview. So what led up to that moment, and how did you feel when you got to showcase your work?
I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous. I was so nervous when they were showing up with the cameras and stuff. I was like, oh my God, what are they gonna ask me? I've never been on television before, you know. But everything just kind of happened naturally. I have a really good support team here, and as long as, you know, you're actually passionate about what you're doing, and these are, you know, questions I've answered 100 times, whether it be with, you know, 100 people watching or nobody watching, you know what I mean? So I'm not gonna lie, I was super nervous at first, but leading up to that moment, it was just like a sigh of relief when it was done, and I was like, damn, I could really do this. Like, this is a real thing, you know? So that was also
like a confirmation.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what's up. So what is your like favorite work so far? Like, what is your favorite piece?
My favorite piece? Man,
besides what I love. Just kidding.
It's gotta be right. Besides that one, obviously, the cheeks had me. But the Nipsey piece was one of the most iconic pieces that I've done in a long time, and it showed on social media as well and on TV, and people really gravitated towards it. And I feel like it was just a really great idea that was given to me by the commissioner, and also the kind of presence of who he was, what he stood for. It like all kind of came together as something incredible. So that kind of showed through.
That was dope. What mediums were you using to create that?
Acrylic. So I did acrylic and also a little bit of spray paint, and to get like kind of like the drip effect in the back, and paint pen as well, acrylic paint pen, to get some of the smaller details like in the text and the wording for the background. Oh,
that's the acrylic ink pen for the text?
Mm-hmm. Right.
That is fresh.
I think they can do this. I don't know if they're able to see.
Yep. Check that out. Shout out to Amanda.
Some hearts up there for
that. That was fire.
Bomb, bruh. That's clean. Yeah, that's what's up. That's bomb.
So what do you got, if you can share, I don't know if it's, you know, confidential information, but what are you working on currently?
I'm working on a lot of commissions currently. I've been blessed enough to be, you know, given a lot of work this year, as far as mostly family personal photos. Not something I can really share with you right now, but that is what I'm working on right now, and it's going to be a limited thing because I'm going to be actually closed for commissions for 2 months after March, to focus on doing a lot of original work and being able to produce things like prints and a lot more affordable options on my website.
Okay.
So if you want to put in an order for a commission, do it now. Do it before the end of March, because that's when I'll be closed.
Before the end of March. Okay.
Do they put a deposit in? How do they reserve your talent?
Yes, exactly. So you can hit me up through DM on Instagram, also through my website, ShayColorway.com. I have an outlet through there. And then you can see all of my pricing. 25% deposit is all that's necessary to place the order, along with your photo or image or idea that you want to get painted. And people think that, you know, you have to have it all figured out by the time you send me a message, but that's really not the case at all. Like, sometimes we can come up with something together, even if it's just a really loose idea that you have. You know, we can work on it together and, you know, create something in a matter of time, you know.
Now people want to know, do you take EBT?
Hey, listen, you got the
I'm just joking. I'm just kidding. No, that's awesome. So, and then the prints you mentioned, those are digital prints. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
They can get a
Exactly. Digital prints that will be made of like some of my original work.
Okay.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then they can just pick sizing and things like that.
Exactly. Yeah, you'll be able to pick sizing. They'll all be done on fine art G-clay prints, so they'll be high quality prints that will have a lot more of a lasting time frame than like your normal printer.
That's so awesome.
For sure. Well, let us know what type of quality prints you need, because I got the hookup on that 9 to 5. Feel me? That's what we do.
Okay. You know what? I am gonna have to hit you up.
Printing and shipping, by the way.
Okay. I need all the connects. I need all of them. So.
For sure. So tell me, or actually not me, but if you can share, just I know we kind of touched base on it, but if you can share just a little bit about your the mediums that you use, and maybe like any techniques. Do you have any like technique, one pointer that you can give to anybody who's interested maybe in doing acrylic painting? Or
Yeah. I mean, there's not really like a right way and a wrong way, you know what I mean? Like, but some of the techniques that I feel like have helped me personally, I usually like to go from like my darkest variant of color to my lightest. So I'll try to work like basically from the back of the image to the front. If you think about looking at like anything, this cup, for example, anything further from you is darker and closer to you is lighter, right? So that's kind of the same approach I take to painting a canvas, and start from the back and work towards the front. That's kind of the most, I would say like the most helpful tool that I use on every single piece.
Now, have you ever painted something and then at the end we're like, oh, this is not it? Like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
have you ever had that moment?
Oh yeah. It definitely happens, you know, you could spend like hours on something, and then by the end of it, you're like, you know what, this is not it. I'm not putting my name on this. This isn't what I want my brand, you know? And so good art takes time. It takes time. And so that's why I like to have kind of like a really fluid relationship with my customers. I want like, you know, not only do I want to be happy, but I want them to be happy, of course, first off, you know? And so just because something resonates with me, that doesn't mean it resonates with everyone else. And that's just art in general, you know? So I want to make sure that I'm sending out the right message every single time.
That's exciting, because what you're saying is even, you know, even if you don't have your best moment, you still are here and you're still thriving and you haven't given up, and that's inspiring.
Yeah.
Even if someone's not an artist who's listening, like whatever you want to do.
Yeah, whatever that may be.
Yeah, may not be perfect initially, but look at you right now. It's awesome.
Absolutely. I saw a post the other day that was like, even bad art is better than no art, you know? So it's like, even if, you know, you're running into these, you know, adversity, at least you're doing something, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
pushing it out so that you can get to that masterpiece.
Yeah, each one I get better and better every time, whether it's a trash piece or something I love, you know, each one like motivates me for the next.
So a reminder, if you're just getting on with us, this is ShayColorway.
Yes.
Make sure you go visit her website, ShayColorway.com. Follow her on Instagram, ShayColorway. She made it very easy. No reason to not be following. Yeah. Whether you like art or you're just excited about clowns trying to do something, or women doing something and really sticking to it, it's even that part of it is just motivation.
Yes, but not limited, men and women.
Yes.
You know, if you're passionate about something, now's the time. More than ever, invest in yourself. Thank you so much for sharing that. I think this is the perfect time to let people in. Yo, it's time for our game segment.
Give a little heart if you want to win a present.
Can I get an air horn?
One job, man.
I got one job. You have a sound.
While you're at it. So just drop it in the queue. All right, guys. So,
I was waiting.
One job, man.
That wasn't the sound.
That
That was not the sound.
Sorry, technical difficulties.
He's playing Sudoku right now. That's why. Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, but yes, we do have a lot of people involved right now, and so a lot of love on your end, Shay. Everybody's excited about you, and now we want to be able to open it up so we can. She has a present.
Tap in, y'all. Tap in.
Tap in. All right.
So, today's game segment prize is brought to you by none other than ShayColorway. Can you tell us what the winner will be getting tonight?
The winner, the glamorous winner, will be taking home an 8x10 commission. So a custom 8x10 canvas, acrylic painted canvas of your choice. Whoever the lucky winner will be will DM me, message me. You can email me, contact me through my website about what you want. And yeah, we'll get the ball rolling on that.
Low key, I wish I wasn't doing this show right now so I could be entering.
Sorry, in-house is all automatically
automatically out, man.
It's okay because we're here to support.
Yep, I'm about to order.
So she said until the end of March, y'all.
Yeah, I got to get my deposit in too. I'm excited.
So if you missed this chance to win the prize, you can definitely check out her website, ShayColorway.com. Check out her price list over there. Do the dang thing before the end of March, y'all. She's going to be closing the shop, making more products available on her website. Oh, and let me just say, this competition is strictly for the live. So how it's going to go is we're going to drop the list in the comments and you have to reply to the list. Okay, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it in just a moment as soon as I can get that air horn.
Should I go onto my Instagram?
Sure, got it.
He got it? Oh, he's going to drop it there. Okay.
That's why I can't do the air horn, my bad.
A little delay on the sound effects, y'all, but it's cool. We learning. We flowing as we go. Oh, and you got 5 minutes to get the answers, guys. 5 minutes to get the answers.
Are we going to tell them
when
what
he drops
it is,
the
or
list?
We're just going to go straight up?
We're gonna
straight. Okay.
Oh,
so
you got 5 minutes to tell us the colors that are has dropped in the comments. You have to translate it to Palauan, y'all. 5 minutes. Drop the Palauan translation of those colors in the comments.
So I start the timer now?
You get one chance. One chance to drop.
Timer started.
All right. And the timer has started, y'all. 5 minutes.
But for the record, when you see us going like this, it's because we're trying to read the screen, just to clarify.
Because we're mugging you.
In the world, checking out if you got any thing hanging in the eyes. So you got 5 minutes. We want to know what's the Palauan translation of the colors that are in the comments. I'll read them out, but you gotta reply in the comments.
We should have
that. We got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, brown, and black. 8 colors.
Got some hard ones in there.
Yeah. So the name of the game is Name the Shade. Oh, where are we at on the time? Because I know 5 minutes already.
4 minutes.
Oh, we have 4 minutes, y'all.
No shade.
4 minutes. Name the shade in Palauan.
Can't wait. There's so many.
Yeah, all of them. You got this.
All of them.
All of them. Ask a friend. If you got a phone a friend, phone a friend. If you want to...
Phone a Google.
Like 5 minutes out of time.
5 minutes at a time.
We way up.
Yeah, we had some ideas for some other games, but it was a little too easy, so we needed to really bring it.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You got this, y'all. I believe in y'all. Phone a friend. You know, if you got to pull out that dictionary, pull out that dictionary. Ask a auntie.
Yep, ask auntie, ask your mom. The ones that they tell you, you know, every year. Back in my day, I only had 8 colors of Crayolas in my box. Ask them, they know.
Yes. Only 8 colors.
Ooh. Check TTalkz answer.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta read it. Read it. Read
So,
it to us.
Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. I mean, shoot. Shoot. My bad.
Pangarangad, mangungaw, bipro, amat, malamaw, ari, black is baas or other.
I wonder if some things might
What's
be.
purple?
Something is missing. Brown.
Purple.
Brown and purple.
Purple's missing.
2 minutes and
You
24
get
seconds.
one chance to drop a comment.
Sorry. You don't got purple. That's what it should be.
However, you need to get the answers okay with us.
Maybe this was a little hard.
Hey, your artwork is worth it. If it was too easy.
You're right. You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
How many minutes we on now?
1 minute and 55 seconds.
Ooh, I did.
Less than 2 minutes, y'all.
He said I did.
1:54. Oh, sure. Read that one again.
I'll get back to it.
Was there purple in there? Go back and check it.
Purple and brown. What is purple and brown?
Does it match the list?
So yan, pangarangad, mangungaw, bipro, amat, malamaw, bent, ari, baas, other.
Oh, maybe using a different word. I wonder if there's like, you know how there's some words you can different.
You can play off of.
Yeah.
So purple, what is purple?
We have a different answer for purple.
What is the wrong answer? Alright, I'm gonna post the colors again.
1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute.
We have a winner.
Brown and purple.
Not pink.
Brown and purple.
Everything but brown and purple.
Purple. Because the one you read to me that has the brown, that's an alternate one of it.
So purple.
Does that
Purple
be
is
exactly the one we said?
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry to you.
It's an alternate. Thank you guys for joining us on another episode of Tuesday Talks.
Bent. Purple is bent. Alright, y'all gotta look that up. Purple is bent.
How are you spelling it?
B-E-N-T.
Oh, like the word bent.
Let me see.
Maybe because they get bent. when they
5,
purple.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Air horn!
I'm on the live. I can't do that.
Where's the drums?
Oh.
It'll be too much.
Yes.
All right, competition closed while we evaluate the submissions, y'all.
So whoever's closest or what?
Yes, whoever's closest.
We're gonna check your submissions fit in hot out the kitchen.
Like post the answers or too hard?
Yeah, copy
So
paste.
we gotta go back to the roots.
Did you see
Alright.
do you see the answer that was provided?
I'm about to post the answer.
We'll see who won. Who thinks you won?
Oh, Malva.
Did you look up the one they provided?
No, but they're close.
We're checking the answers right now, folks. Oh, there it goes. That's the official list. If you're just tuning in, we're with ShayColorway. What city are you representing right now?
Put down.
Right now, I'm in Sacramento. Sacramento-based artist.
Sacktown.
Sacktown.
Yep. Let's see. Check her out, ShayColorway.com. Instagram at ShayColorway. Let's see.
I'm gonna send y'all the answer.
All right, y'all. Competition closed, and we're gonna go with the person who submitted all the answers.
If if you're late, let me just say this. If you're late, just know every time we have Tuesday, you don't come on in time, you might miss out on the big prize competition. They are only for our live listeners, live viewers. So make sure you tune in. We always start about 5 minutes early, and tune in. That way you can know what's up, and you don't miss out, because she is giving away today a commission 8x10 piece of her acrylic painting. So when you do win, make sure you DM her with the image that you're looking for. But yeah, don't miss out. If you came in late, you're still never late, but you're too late for the competition. So yeah.
Alrighty, guys. So we have our winner. Can I get a drum roll, please? Or sorry, I gotta get us
Doing the drum roll herself.
Congrats, Munta! That IG handle is at KMUNGTECHANG. I just dropped it on with my IG. I just dropped the shout out to the winner.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for participating. Appreciate everybody.
Ooh,
That was a tough one, man.
Yes. And,
that was hard.
It's good.
I couldn't have done it. So
yeah,
you
and just so
deserved
y'all
it.
know, I also went to the dictionary to go get some of these answers. Specifically, brown. So, however way you need to get it, I think the main idea behind this game was to share something, and also maybe learn something together. Because look, y'all came up with an answer that's similar or relative, and I have heard that before, but I didn't see it in the dictionary. That's why we chose another answer, but it was close. You got it. So thank you guys for participating. Shout out to the winner at Muntaang, and Shay is going to be reaching out to you in regards to that prize, y'all.
Yeah.
8x10 custom canvas painting by ShayColorway.
And make sure you, almost, hey, so close yet so far away.
Better late than never, as they say.
Always on time. All of it. Give it.
All right, remix
For Sean.
All right, so rewinding that winner, shout out Muntaang. Make sure you reach out to Shay so you guys can get connected.
Show some love too. Go share her page. Go show her work. And honestly, even as just a pullout, like, bigger up, man. Like, that's some dope stuff right there. Out there painting on a professional level, doing what she does, and then making a business of it.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you go brag. Show everybody that we got dope people in our fold. You know what I mean?
And get some shoulders out. Yes,
invest, because when it's your time, when it's your turn, everyone is gonna do it for you. You know what I mean? So we gotta show love.
It will come full circle. It's kind of like moosing, what you put in is what you get.
That's a good.
So let's do that for our networks and everybody who's doing something. Let's put each other on, y'all.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And shout out to everybody who reached out and was like, ShayColorway, reach out. Just so y'all know, I was already contemplating. I was working it up to that moment, and everything fell in place. So thank you for even confirming, So if you guys have anybody that you want to come on to Tuesday Talks to share what they got, and also, network, share stories, all of that, shout them out, comment them, reach out to us, let us know so we can get them on and we can all come together and do a little something.
Support each other, learn from each other. It's all about connecting, networking, and then just getting inspired through each other. It's exciting.
So, Shay, you're going to be down to come out April 11 for the music video. Just so y'all know, we postponed it because it's cold out here, all right? So, April 11.
Yep, you'll see me April 11.
For sure. And then we'll definitely have our little wine and art sesh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, of course. Definitely we're going to do that.
And chew.
And maybe a lot of other kinds of hors d'oeuvres, But yeah, can you just one last time share your all your contacts, where people can find you on all social medias, and also what you got coming in the coming weeks about, you know, the update about your website and stuff. Can you just follow that?
Yep, so ShayColorway. ShayColorway.com is my website. You can look me up on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok at ShayColorway. What's coming up for me is commissions are going to be closing at the end of March. And new print releases are going to be coming out. New original pieces are going to be coming out. So if you want to get a commission in, hit my line before the end of March, because that's when it's going to be closing for 2 months. And then we'll be back at it again after that. So if you don't get it in by then, it's okay.
And if they don't get it in by then, you'll still have those prints available for purchase, right?
Absolutely. Prints will be available. Commission will be available after May.
After May. Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Is there anybody you want to shout out? Any mentors or colleagues or, you know, fellow artists? Anybody you want to shout out?
Yeah, you know what? I was looking at Connie last episode you guys had, and she's been a real resource for me as far as like going back and forth on like website and stickers as well. Like she's been a real cool resource for me in answering any questions that I need. So I want to shout her out for sure. Check out her page, Hella Palawan. It's awesome. Dope merch, stickers too.
Yeah, it's all about the networking. The show. So shout out to Hella Palawan. Oh, she on here. Yeah, what's up?
What up, Connie?
Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, so I'm excited. Just save the date for April 11, and I can't wait to see you in person. We can get together.
Yeah, it's
all
gonna
have
be
our
fun,
little shindig. You can bring a +1, +2. You know, come out. Come out and let's do what we do.
Yeah, and don't forget to share her page. Go follow her and stay connected. And make sure you get your orders in. Like she said, she's gonna be taking some time to focus on her art. So make sure you get it in while you still have time.
Yes, she's open for business till the end of March. But if you don't hit her up until then, you'll be missing out. That's all I'm gonna say. It's beautiful. I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be posting this on our 680 MVMT page, and we'll also be editing the audio so you can check it out on our Anchor podcast. Also, stay tuned for the Hella Palawan. We finally got the audio, and we're going to be able to post it up so you can tune in on that as well. You can find our 680 Radio podcast on Spotify, at Apple Podcasts, and the Anchor app, Anchor FM. If you don't already have it, it's 680 Radio on Anchor FM. All right. This was another episode of Tuesday Talks. It's your girl Keekz
and Neekz,
and
special guest
ShayColorway.
Thank you guys.